The best country music has always originated outside Nashville, so it should come as no surprise that Toronto is a congenial home to Donna Dunlop, who describes herself as an eclectic acoustic musician with country roots.
Emotion is vital to the process of all writing. It's the fire in the furnace, you know. And the language that I prefer to use is a very spare language, pared down. I like that because I want to keep in touch, you know, with the feeling, which is the whole point.
She used to be a dancer now and then. She always had some kind of answer for every question in the wind. And we would see her sometimes by herself or with a friend. Maybe a little red wine and a story without an end. But the city's cold, just as they say. Still there are places you can play the Queen of Hearts and the Jack of Spades, and you can win again and again. The croupier's voice is harsh and able as he rakes across the table. Will you give up? Will you give in? Will you give the wheel another spin? Another spin. She used to be a dancer now and then. She always had some kind of answer for every question in the wind. But Lady Luck has been in hiding. Yet even as we speak, I can see her riding in at the end of a losing streak, the end of a losing streak. Whoa, whoa.
I've never seen myself as part of anything. I just happen to gravitate towards, you know, what country is, and country at its best is, was, always will be a feeling. You know, there's an integrity of feeling. It's not superficial music. It's real music. That's why new country is unreal, because it's just bad things don't happen in new country songs, you know. They're very superficial, I find, and you know, musically, the whole presentation, and it's meant to be. They're kind of like pacifiers. I don't want to go on a tirade. I mean, you know, people have a right to do whatever kind of music they want. It's just, I do have strong feelings about it, and you just heard them.
Hard to be black, hard to be white. In 1839 in Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica tonight. I saw the bird every Sometimes there's truth, sometimes there's lies. Everybody here got fire in their eyes in Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, 1839. In the distance on the sea, far from where I wanna be, there's a ship that waits for you and me. And I will always love you, she said. And I will always want you in this bed in Jamaica, 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 1839. Jamaica, 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 1839.
I guess some of my music focuses to some extent on the past, because I'm concerned with memory and with loss. And of course, these are, I think, things that everybody experiences. I think also that it's a human thing to kind of look back on the past as a golden age. I mean, it's a kind of a mythological point of view, I suppose. There was Eden, that was the first past, you know, and that was lost. That was paradise lost. So, in a sense, there's that perspective. Well, I think that I do use gambling imagery in my tunes. I always have. I don't consciously set out to do it. It just kind of emerges from me. Maybe it's because I was at the racetrack at a very early age. I was about 7 years old. You know, my father used to take me to the horse races, and so I guess that's maybe, you know, the foundation for that. Yeah, I do think that life itself is a bit of a horse race. And yeah, there is good luck and there is bad luck. And you can't always blame anybody. In fact, you never can, in a sense, in a very deep sense. In the most profound sense, you can't.
Don't need no devil's bargain. Don't need no blue suede shoes. Don't need no situation. Don't need no lonesome blues, but to find them. Sometimes I'd find them. There is no honor like a gambler's. There is no comfort among thieves. But when it comes down to the wire, which one of them would you believe? if you just turn out these lights, 'cause I feel there's some truth in it, and I need some truth tonight. And maybe that's just what it means to be out on the street, living for the dream. We were lost, but we were free. Back to the heartbeat of the city, where the wheels spin and the wheels are real. Can you give me something to believe in? I mean, something that I can really feel. And maybe that's just what it means to be out on the street, living for the dream. We were lost, but we were free. We were lost, but we were free.
I think we're just talking about reality and the human condition, okay? And life, I think, as most people know it, isn't always a smooth ride. So you just have to acknowledge that. What is depressing is music that pretends that it may be otherwise consistently all the time, you know? So I think you get more of a balanced emotional view of reality, oddly enough, through a particular kind of country music, you know, and maybe a kind of reflective country music.
The sun goes down on a lonely street. Looking back, I feel the heat of a wayward memory. And the night, the angel boy and me, with our hearts on fire. The sky was wider than desire, and I cannot tell you how, but our feet just left the ground behind. So when I saw you the other day, another time, another place, something in me recognized the angel boy and his disguise. With our hearts on fire, we look deep into desire, and I cannot tell you how, but our feet just left the ground behind. Well, good things come and disappear from very far not the angel boy tonight. With our hearts on fire, the sky is wider than desire. The sun goes down on a lonely street. Looking back, I feel the heat of a wayward memory. And the night, the angel boy and me. Yes, the night, the angel boy and me.
Well, you pretty much have to define what you're doing if you're in the music business. You have to say that you're something. And so I spent some time thinking, well, what might I be other than just a singer-songwriter? And eclectic acoustic with country roots is what I came up with. And I think it has a kind of clippity-clop to it, doesn't it? That I think it's accurate because I'm not really in like I've never been country in the sense of being mainstream country, but certainly I do have a very deep feeling for country music, for the old country music, the traditional country, the kind of poetic country of people like Hank Williams, especially Hank Williams. You know, who I have admired, and I find his music very moving, and I still experience it in that way, you know.
We used to go downtown, me and the boys, he said. We used to hang around like eagles on the wind. We'd whistle through the streets, you and me and Johnny B. Good, with the broken wings of love fastened to the hood. Were made of a said. We used to hang around like eagles in the wind, eagles in the wind.
Well, the fact that I guess country music appears to have originated in the States, you know, hasn't stopped a lot of artists from, you know, singing the songs, and actually Canadian artists going there, like Hank Snow, to name one of the pioneers, I suppose. And he was from the East Coast, and country music has always had a home there, you know. I think it's created just in terms of country music using geographical places, you know, a kind of schizophrenia in some performers, because they feel, I mean, I've seen it, they feel they have to be, you know, from another place, and to you know, project a persona of a, you know, a Southern cowboy, something like that. But I think it's sort of changing now. People are just kind of doing what they feel, what they want to do.